Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back again. We're gonna try this one more time. Give me a moment, please. Sure. Good. No. Okay. Yes, guys. It is not easy to do. I'm gonna play a little bit more, hopefully. I feel like this is where it goes. Just gonna take intuitive, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going at this blind. When I say complete, I literally do complete because no, maybe. No, won't be here probably. There we go. No, maybe. Those is all notification for bed. Come on, talk it over. Don't make me think about the That's almost exactly where it needs to go. Almost went there. It almost seems like almost. That's perfect. Okay, so from the look of this, okay, here's where what we've learned. It's not gonna look even when you've got it right, because that's right. It's got to unless could be two. But it's not gonna be perfect. You see what I'm talking about, Lee? I almost want to say We've got it nearly exactly the way it needs to be. Let me go and... Ooh. I almost want to say let me go and get that. Oh Lord, what do we have here and why am I having trouble? I want to say... Oh, that's not right. Okay, there we are. Oh yes. That edge. Okay, so that's the way down.
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
Okay, it looks like we might have to actually go 3 and 4. I wonder if it's there. But we definitely, I think, have to go 3 to 4. In the AM, the top. You know what? Should we talk to the shop about it?
Hey there, Nancy.
Why are those holes in the crest on the floor of the tower room?
I can help you, but we shouldn't talk about it now. Not here. Call me later.
When it says to call him later, I don't really have his number.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call what's her face? And we're gonna could just introduce people. We're not allowed to, but I don't think. And this here, what time does it say? AM. So we're gonna go ahead and call. Let's call George. 5, 2, 5.
Hello?
Hi, Ned.
Hey, Detective, any new developments?
I went outside to follow up on a tip that Lisa gave me, and I got locked out.
Uh-oh. How did that happen?
I don't know, but it was scary. I thought I was going to turn into a human popsicle out there.
Thank goodness you're okay. How'd you get back inside?
I sent an SOS by activating the ski lift, and Dexter found me.
You're some problem solver,
Well, at least I've got that going for me.
which is good. I just hope he didn't lock you out on purpose in the first place. Maybe to scare you off. Did anything pan out on that tip?
I found a green medallion, all right, but it doesn't make sense. If it really was Dexter who took the medallion, he sure didn't do a very good job of hiding it.
Do you think Dexter stole it?
I don't know how else it could have gotten from Hotchkiss's room out to the shed. But then again, why wouldn't he hide it better? Do you think I should give the medallion back to the professor?
No way. You don't know who's up to what around that castle. She can have her medallion back after you solve this case, provided that she doesn't turn out to be the bad guy.
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
You need to find out what the journal says. I don't trust that Jacques Brunet. But what about Hotchkiss? She must be fluent in French.
Okay, so we know exactly what we're doing. I thought exactly the same thing. Thanks, Ned.
Bye, Ned.
Go get him, Nancy.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this arm to 3, and we're gonna set it, and we're gonna go. Making some progress. I'm gonna be really mad if I forget to flip that switch, and we've gotta do that whole thing again. Hopefully.
Yes, dear?
I found something that I think you'll be very interested in. It seems to be some kind of journal. I think it was written by Marie Antoinette herself.
What? Let me see that. This is it. I've been trying to track this down for 15 years. Where on earth did you find it?
Well, it's a long story, but I happened to find a way into the Queen's Tower, where I happened to find a secret compartment. I think this must be what the vandal was after.
Nancy, I must warn you. I'll wrestle you for this if I have to, and it won't be pretty.
I'm sure physical combat won't be necessary, Professor. I'm glad to help you with your work, but I need your assistance in return. You're fluent in French, aren't you?
Absolutely. I'll get to work on it right away. I'll have the translation ready in my room for you this time tomorrow. Until then, I mustn't be disturbed.
Okay. Did we let Jock know we found the journal? Let me just go see what will happen if we let Jock know we found the journal. Can we let Jock know? That's the other little bit of question that we've answered. No, we can't.
It's locked.
Hello?
Ned, I finally got into the Queen's Tower. Would you believe I had to get past some retracting stairs first?
So if the stairs are retracted, you can't go up the tower?
Right.
Some security system. I wouldn't want to be standing on the stairs when they decided to start disappearing back into the wall.
Me neither. It would be quite a fall.
So what did you find in the tower room?
I found the secret compartment, and sure enough, Marie Antoinette's journal was inside.
What did it say?
It's all in French, so I asked Professor Hotchkiss to translate it.
Good thinking. I can't wait to hear what it says.
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
Those batteries take about a day to recharge, but once you get them, you'll be able to see the second half of Hotchkiss's videotape and find out what her big discovery was.
Okay. So basically, we're in the situation of...
Bye, Ned.
Bye.
Hello?
George?
And Best 2. What's new, Nancy?
Help. I'm a little stuck.
What's the holdup with the camcorder?
Patience, George. The batteries usually take about a day to recharge. Nancy hasn't forgotten.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
So that's literally what we gotta do next. But we're gonna... Okay, so it's 7 a.m. right now. we're gonna set the alarm for 3 a.m. the next day, and we're gonna set it. And we're gonna meet the professor, and we're gonna see what she has to say to us, and then we're gonna go up to her room and snoop. And this is going to be an eventful episode because so eventful that if it really does do what it's supposed to do.
I'm so glad you stopped by. I've translated the entire journal. It's fabulous! And as an added bonus, it includes Marie's official decoder, something no one else has ever found before.
Awesome. So
See
we
you
really
soon.
did find
Righto.
a historical find. Are we gonna get any money from this? Probably not. So we're gonna go up to her room and we're gonna do a little snooping. And 314. This way. Not 3. That's not the journal. That's the journal. My husband is an impeccable child. Impossible child. I still cannot believe Louis bought Tiara when the French economy is in so much trouble. I told him I didn't want it. What does he expect me to do with it? I cannot wear it. The people hate me already. They call me Madame Deficit, as if the country's debt were all my fault. I embarrass Louis publicly now. If he and I appear divided, the mob will find themselves they'll overthrow the monarchy in no time, and we will all find ourselves kneeling at the guillotine. I have thought of a plan. I will have the tiara dismantled. There is a dear old jeweler named Claude M in the village near Richmond who will do it for me. I trust him with my life. Once the stones are removed, Claude will make the ruby, the emerald, and the sapphire into medallions. These I will scatter across the continent. The diamond is worth untold millions and must be returned to the French people. But not now. Not while the country is tearing itself apart. I will hide it as carefully as I would hide the key to my soul, so that it will not be discovered for generations. Someday, when the medallions are brought back together and my message is decoded, the diamond will be found. Holy moly! But it will take an extraordinary person, and I don't believe it will happen until the wounds of this revolution have healed and history has wrought a new, more rational French order of some kind. Finally, when the people's wealth is returned to them, this diamond of misery will be restored to magnificent beauty. December 27th, 1788. Tomorrow I will have my portrait painted by the great Marcel Bonnet. I have announced that I will not wear the tiara. Louis is furious. He does not even know that the wretched crown no longer exists. I, Baroness Helga von Hanseldorf, as a token of my affection, the ruby and sapphire remain in my secret compartment where I keep this journal, but soon I will decide where to send it. My own court speaks viciously of me, and I feel terribly alone. I only hope that someday, years from now, my actions will be better understood. If you are reading this, know that my honor shall be blue. Our courage shall be red, and our loyalty and your loyalty shall be green. I wish you well, traveler. So, hang on. Honor, blue. Courage, red. Let me make sure that I make note of it somewhere. Thank goodness for all the journals that I have. Because I'm gonna make note of this now so I can look at it later. Because it is very, very important. Honor, blue. Courage, red. Loyalty, green. You guys are gonna get to see this. Okay. Now, on top of that,
Oh, what's this? It appears to be some kind of peephole. But what, pray, does it peep upon? Shall I peep? really do believe I'll peep. The beauty, the colors. So this is what Helga told me to look for. Where's my medallion? It fits! Note to self, high five Team Hotchkiss. And what's this? A message? Eureka! It says the diamond.
Those camcorder batteries. Long do they? But that's enough to actually get my whistle wet. And this is all I have to do. And I can actually okay. Okay. Star, moon. That also might be a clue as to the order of the things. So let me do something really quickly. Because make sure that this is done proper. Blue. We're gonna do this part intuitively, and if it doesn't work, if it goes to crap, we'll go and get another hit. You know what I'm saying, ladies and whoop. Give it the dance stuff. So blue. First off, right. Crescent. Looks like a pitchfork. Teardrop? Okay, now the now the red, because red is second. We want to keep everything in order here, chaps. Red goes on the left. Star feather. Green arrow. Sweet direction. And snowflake. That wasn't the entire journal, by the way. Can't be. Let me try to. I'll be right back, guys. I need to start when I play games like this, write down any important information that I might need. But you know, all the other games I played with this, it was accessed for you game. Double checking. Okay, let's see. Exactly. What I want to know is swinging that shut. But I really want to know. Because somebody's got to be swinging that shut. It's they doing it. Prop the door open. Somebody's trying to trap her down there. Just hope these doesn't keep it. That's what I'm thinking. What am I doing?
It's locked.
Want that key? Oh ho. Okay. We've done a lot in this episode, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to set this in this episode here. Let me and partially because they've undone a lot of the work that I've done, and I'm gonna have to do it all over again, which means what I'm gonna end up doing is doing my research, menu. We're gonna save this game under try to, and game. And we're gonna call it a night because I have done everything that I can do for this. And I'm gonna set it to premiere tomorrow at 7 o'clock, same time as I premiered this last one. Have a good night. I wish you all the best. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully the next one will actually finish this because we're getting close to the end, I feel. Anyway, I'll let you go. Have a good one.